Yes, I do remember. It was like
chapter 6 or something. Because
Chapter
I was
7.
I was editing the description boxes of my videos, and I'm like, oh, better days. We haven't done that in a while. We should go back to do that one. And what else have we done? We also didn't do there's a lot of shit we didn't finish.
I know, right?
I think chapter 7. Yeah, that was the last one. According to this, is 7.
Yes, but we didn't finish chapter 7, I believe.
Maybe we are. Well, whatever. We'll just redo it from the last time. I don't know. Let me see. Where's the last panel we were on? Here it is.
Alright, we're skipping to chapter 8, but first we're gonna do this. Hanako? It went okay. Are you still going out? We're good friends. Kissing friends.
Ew.
You don't sound happy. It's hard to explain. It's just typical teenage depression. Just take me to a psychiatrist and I'll be over it. Quick, do it before I get into weed.
It says that? Hey, let me see.
No.
Oh. I was like looking through the videos and I hear them and I'm like, wait, what? It says that? That'd have been hilarious.
You probably should be watching this instead of your videos.
No, because I'm watching like when was the last time we left off. I don't know, it's like them hanging out and whatever, who cares?
Part of what you said was true. You don't like her that much yet. Sigh. Now we're at chapter 8. Look at this mess. My gracious, put on a sweater. This place looks like a wreck of this hairspray, his face.
Wait, what?
This place looks like the wreck of the Hesperus.
Hesperus? Whatever that means. Of mice and idiots.
Who likes chess, people?
Chest. I don't know. I'm more of a checkers fan.
What's with all the spastic cleaning, Mom? We're having company. Woo! The Kelsos are stopping over for the night on their way to Florida. Hi. Woo!
Hey, Florida, us.
They're your old friends of mine and your father's. They've helped me a lot when he died. Oh, do they sleep early? Yes. Stereo will be played at a tolerable level, please.
Brony level?
Tolerable.
Yes, brony. You're gonna love and tolerate that level.
If Madonna's half as talented as you claim, you should be able to enjoy her at a reasonable indoor volume as well. Fine.
When was this comic written? Who listens to Madonna?
I think it's 2004. Yeah, it's 2004.
Was she popular?
I think she was outdated even back then. And again,
I know, even like in the 90s, she was probably like old. Maybe Lady Gaga. Oh wait, but Lady Gaga wasn't popular in 04.
Besides, she's kind of old, and so are her friends. That makes sense.
Yes, that's true.
Come in, you two. How was your trip? Glad it's nearly over.
How was your M&Ms?
How about you? Doing okay? Hang in there, Mimi. And the kittens? I haven't seen them since they were this big. Which I will not show you. Maybe they are. Growing like weeds. Is that Fisk? He looks just like his father. I sure remember those eyes.
How can I forget?
Yeah. You play chess by yourself? When there's no one else around. I used to play it when I was...
Like forever alone, right?
Yes, even his wife leaves him alone. Because chess is weird. Creepy.
I don't know why, but that guy looks like he's a panther rather than... Oh, well, then again, he could be a panther because they are cats, right? So,
yep.
Yeah.
I used to play when I was younger, but it's been a few years.
Those were the old days.
What?
The old days.
The better
He's
days.
an old guy or something. It's like, back in my day, we played chess.
And now you're playing Pokemon. What does this world came to?
I can see an old person saying that.
Pokemon is actually strategic. You have to raise them properly. It will be played for generations after, I don't know, Nintendo shuts down.
That's hilarious. God, I'm like crying. I'm tearing up. Alright. Okay, stop.
While
You're gonna
you
kill
do
me.
that, I'll just give you some time to catch your breath. Well,
Alright.
if you're not too busy, pull up a chair and take a side. We'll see what you've got. Okay, sure, turn the board, I'll take black. Why'd you choose black, Fisk? Not sure. It always struck me as a sneaky color. It's traditionally associated with evil or bad side of a fight.
Or maybe he wanted that white Pokemon. See what
You're
I did
very
there?
confused, good Fisk, sir. Black 2 has the black Tyrannosaur Pokemon. It's less confusing now. I think.
I guess. So anyway, this guy's being emo, saying that he likes black.
I don't think the black pieces see it that way. I don't think any side fights for what they think is wrong. I think it's just a clash of differences. What clash, then? I think when ideas enter into competition, they have to resolve dominance. I guess they're only truly bad ideas the one that takes away self-discrimination. It's a pretty startling conclusion for such a young man, Fisk. Very interesting. Mom said you knew my dad during the war. That's right. I think you would have been proud of him if you knew him. Really tore me up when he died. What was he like? Dedicated and reliable. He was willing to die to give you the best life possible, even if he would never lay his eyes on you. Was it worth it? What's that? Vietnam. Yeah, rant time!
Whoa, you were like a whole paragraph.
I've been over.
He's an old timer, he just never be quiet.
Of course not. This is a comic about cats and political differences, trying to desperately hide the fact that this is pornography.
Oh yeah, that's true. I love that one scene, he was like, it's nothing, it was just sex, and I'm like,
Have you read a Headnick?
No, you remember he already had sex and like with this like hyena chick?
Oh, he has sex with other cats.
Oh, thanks now. Well, actually, I think that's not really much of a spoiler. I think
No,
that was
it's not a spoiler if it's obvious. Remember that.
I think it's like once you do it once, you're gonna always do it again. Anyway, moving on.
I've been all over the world and I've seen a lot of strife. I see how people live in other countries, and so did your father. Outside of the American sphere of influence, wherever we retreat, wherever we don't extend our protection, I've seen people suffer.
Wait, so this takes place in our Earth?
I have no idea anymore.
There's like America and Vietnam, and I'm like, wait, is this like another Earth?
It's the same, but it's ruled by cats.
I guess. Or maybe back then, like during the Vietnam War, people were cats and just don't.
Maybe Vietnam is maybe Vietnam there is completely different from Vietnam here.
Probably.
Sure, there was a lot of suffering and a lot of war.
It was like dogs.
They probably used laser cannons instead.
So, they smoked catnip instead of opium and other drugs in the 70s.
That would not be surprising.
Well, they're cats. What else are they going to be addicted to? Yarn.
A special kind of sugar that's only found in Skyrim and Oblivion.
Probably. Oh yeah, cat peoples.
Yes, them and their skooma.
Recording this, by the way?
I've seen people suffer. Look at what you have here, with a nice house, warm sheets, plenty of food, no fear of society crumbling around your ears. You have a mother and a sister who love you dearly, a family that some would love to be a part of. Your father died to secure this for you, Fisk. If he hadn't, someone else's father would have had to. The Cold War is an elaborate game of chess. Yes, everything was solved by little plastic pieces in a wooden board.
That seems pretty, logical. Logic for the win.
Could be worse. We could be using Pokemon.
Oh god, those are worse. I mean, it's like, imagine if two generals, they settle political differences with just that.
I'm imagining it. Gengars are flying everywhere. And Emperors are signaling them where to land, only for other Gengars to ambush them, because we can't tell them apart.
I know, male or female, or good or bad guys.
We fight over important squares, and for dominance over squares we don't occupy. It's not enough to just castle your king while your enemies mass against you. We fight to hold them, disrupt them, and lead them of resources in the hopes that someday you, or your children, will not have to face the threat of communist hegemony. So was Vietnam worth it? We learned a lot from that conflict. We've learned things that will ensure they'll pay dearly for their victory there. Only the future will show the results of our resolve. Hopefully, in the end, we'll be the ones saying checkmate. Dang, that was a good game, Fisk. You'll make a good chess player someday. So what was the point of this?
I think this guy's just trying to cover his political side.
Yeah, I guess this is... If we stretch the definition enough, we could say it's exposition.
Could be. But, I mean, do you think it had any meaning, that chapter?
More than describing Fisk's father's life? No.
And war?
And making us seriously question our willing suspension of disbelief and why we have it?
True, I mean, it does make you wonder, right?
Like, why is everything the same but with cat people? If the world was ruled by cat people, everything would be different.
Probably.
That's
Maybe
the
there
first
would be no
logical
world hunger.
conclusion.
Yeah.